Yeah, I'm just looking forward to just seeing the kids being able to enjoy the outdoors. Oh, it's a bass! Obviously, ultimately, the goal is this being a step in their process towards grieving, but if worst comes to worst, they're having fun, spending time with some of my teammates, spending time with me, fishing, shooting a bow, starting a fire, whatever it is. If it's just a fun Saturday, that's great for me.
I think just seeing his vision come to life, we were just talking before this, that this is kind of like the accumulation of everything we've been working for is kind of putting on this camp for kids. So just kind of seeing it come to life this first year, and I think I'm just really proud and excited for what's to come and for all these kids to kind of experience the outdoors and hopefully use it in a way to help the grieving process the way that Frank does.
Well, one thing I want to mention is 1 in 11 kids in Michigan are grieving a loss. That's a lot of kids. So getting out in nature allows them to be able to see the cycles of life, to be able to take a look at how things renew and how things grow. And that gives them the idea that they can too. It allows them to be able to take a look at nature and the life cycle and to be able just to get out and express themselves and be around people that are going through grieving just like them. So nature is a great teacher and a great healer.
I lost my dad to a heart attack when I was in college, and for me, like, I guess I didn't really want to talk to a therapist. I didn't do, I guess, the traditional way to grieve, even though there really isn't a traditional way to grieve. But one thing that I found that really has helped me kind of get through the loss of my dad is just spending time in the outdoors. Whether it's fishing, hunting, hiking, whatever it is, I just think it's good to be able to have that getaway and spend some time. So that's what I'm hoping to do today for some of these kids.
Frank, I cannot thank you enough for investing in this community. The thing about children is they grieve so differently than adults. And a lot of times we don't recognize how deep their grief is because it looks so different. So engaging with them, their grief goes in cycles. It just doesn't, it's not linear. It repeats as they understand more about their losses. So a child that's grieving a death is going to grieve a death their entire life, and it's going to look very different at each age jump that they make cognitively. So having a camp like this lets them be around kids of their own age and be able to connect and talk, and they may not get that anywhere else.
I'm Porter, and I'm 9 years old. Callum Cotant, and I'm 10 years old. I'm Clint, and I'm 11 years old.
What was the most fun thing you did today?
Probably fishing.
Fishing. Probably fishing. Probably fishing.
What did you do today?
Hang out with Brad.
Hang out with Brad? Who's Brad? Brad, you gotta step in now. You getting a shout
My
out.
friend.
We're friends. Your friend Brad?
Yeah. So in 2020, my husband died after a 19-month battle with cancer. And so we've been doing this on our own ever since, and I've been looking for things for the kids to do that help connect them with other kids and other individuals like them.
I just really want to say thank you so much to Frank and Lucy for holding this camp. Thank you for sharing your personal story about grief, and I really think that you allowed the kids to connect to themselves, one another, and the ones that they've lost.
I just want to say thank you very much. He understands the pain of losing someone so close to your heart, and that it's a process. Grief is different for everyone, so we're thankful that he is providing these camps to let the children just have a lot of fun and be filled with joy, because that is what's important.
Well, I just really like to thank him. We've been doing this for a bit, and it's really nice of him. I think it's a really great thing for him to do. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Frank.